Good morning. I'm here at Wooldridge Creek. Joining me here is winemaker Greg Paneitz. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So I know this is kind of an interesting angle. This is the best way I could think of to show you guys what's going on here in the vineyard. Harvest is coming up in a few weeks, right?
Well, harvest is coming up probably in mid-October.
So how do you tell when it's time to harvest?
Well, if you look at these grapes right here, they are going through veraison at the moment. This is Zinfandel. We see some of these grapes being green, other ones being red. Mm-hmm. As soon as they turn totally red and totally have gone through veraison, we have about 5 to 6 weeks before we harvest them.
And how long did you say you actually have to wait? You said like 60 days or something for?
Well, about 60 days before, when they're fully red, and they'll be fully red here in the next couple of days. We'll have to wait about 60 days before they're ripe and ready to be picked.
And what I think is pretty interesting, we were talking earlier, this year is actually a normal year for them. The past few years has actually been a late harvest season, right?
That's right. Last year at this time, these grapes were not red. They were still green, and it was going to take us quite a bit later in the year before we were going to be able to harvest last year.
So the fact that these are almost just about purple or red, that's good news for you guys.
That's very good news.
So what's kind of the next process after that?
Well, as soon as these all turn red and we go and we harvest them, we're going to pull these by hand off of the vine. We'll take them into the winery. We'll begin to turn them into wine.
Perfect. And last question, how long before these grapes, end up in the bottle?
Well, these are Zinfandel grapes, as I said. Most likely these would end up in the bottle in our tasting room in about 3.5 years.
Okay, I really can't resist. I really want to eat one of these. It's good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Coming up, we'll be talking about how these grapes end up in the bottle, so stay with us.